last time on Total Party Guild.
Fire shoots out of my skin and hits the thing from that damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it travels back up the
Yeah,
neon stream in a spiral.
Yeah.
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 Don't pee on an electrical fence.
Welcome, heroes. I'm Jeremy, and I'll be DMing this arc of Total Party Guild, a weekly retrowave-inspired live play 5th edition D&D podcast. This week, the guild will be sending out
Vanessa Otero playing Jewel Von Onyx, human bard.
Justin Lamb playing Stenel Bjornsson, a barbarian halfling.
And Sean, I'll be playing Singer, who is a tiefling cleric.
when the eggs explode, there's like half-formed scorpion wyverns in them. The eggs are pretty big. They're probably about there.
Oh,
huge.
so like 5 feet tall.
Those are big.
Well, like
okay,
this.
okay.
So they're
okay.
like 2 feet tall and pretty big around. They have like black, really small runes all the way around the shells.
We thought we cleared out the nest at the lighthouse. Silly us.
Oh, we should have come to this cave first.
There's still one somewhere.
The last brood protector drops his bow and falls to his knees. And he's just yelling really quick, "Let me go north. Let me go north. I'll make a new life. Just let me go north."
And then?
So she's gone. Singer.
Is the bard doing that?
No,
Okay.
he's standing tall.
Yeah, I'm I take out my warhammer and bash the bard in the head.
Okay. So he's 4 feet up.
15, 20 feet to get up here.
Sure.
18 to hit.
You hit.
Yay.
Yay.
It's a D8.
You guys are rolling well tonight.
Yeah. 3 points of damage.
That's rolled a lot of ones on damage
So I
dice.
have to roll damage.
Yeah.
I had to say something.
So I'm going to take a swing at his knee. I'm just going to keep working that knee.
Not eventually that knee will cave to your mighty power.
And yeah, you get him right above the knee and he kind of stumbles. Then he like scans his eye contact against Singer and then Jewel and then turns around and Stenel and then past to the tied up wyvern. He strums a few chords on his lute and he points the end towards the wyvern. 2 of the 3 glass apparatuses above it, their color just fades to clear. The wyvern struggling and whining, and a moment later, it just ceases. He holds out his arms with a lute in a hand.
Now you give up?
Stenel, and he's looking at you, arms outstretched, with a serious look in his face.
He's a bard, right? You get out of my head, Singer. I was thinking the same thing. I flourish the sword with 2 hands above my head and I bring it down on his wrist holding the lute.
Roll an attack roll.
Recklessly.
Okay.
Well, I'm quick.
Oh, shoot, I do. Huh.
Plus he's not moving. So.
Never mind. Not recklessly. That's a 21 to get that hand.
I'll give it to you.
Do I roll damage?
No matter what you roll with your modifier, he's dead. What do you want to do?
I'm just taking the hand off.
Okay.
Like, just at the wrist. I don't know if y'all want to save him, but...
Yeah, well, if you want to do that, we can count him as unconscious subdued.
All right,
let's count him as unconscious subdued.
Okay. So you hit his hand and he screams in pain, looks over wide-eyed, and then just cripples over on himself.
I'm also wide-eyed.
That's your livelihood.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not sure how I feel about killing people that are surrendering. So,
he's not dead.
Yeah.
Yet. I would like to take out all of my visceral rage on his loot.
Oh, shit. You're Yaskiering him.
So,
unless you want it.
No, so roll damage
against the loot. Funny story. I have 2 set of manacles in my bag.
How it works.
Was that from Turkey Guy too?
No, they're just. I bought them before we started adventuring.
That's
I was Googling it right now.
Still, I think that's hilarious.
just 8 damage on a loot.
That kills the loot, dude. Unless it's magic. If it's magic loot, I'll take it, I guess.
Hold on.
I'll respond
I must know. I feel like I've already cast the die.
How much damage was it?
8.
I feel like unless you physically stop me from destroying this loot, 8 damage.
Well, if it's a magic loot, stuff like this wouldn't destroy it usually. Would it? Magic? Just magic?
It depends on the DM, but in general, magic items, they have special rules to destroy them, that kind of thing.
It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. I'm just talking off the distance. So me in the background, we can cut it. Yeah.
Well, our DM looks up the notes.
Right. Yeah. So
I keep wanting to say benevolent DM, but that's like a NADPOD thing, so can't say it.
Also.
We're doing our own thing.
Yeah.
We got our own stuff.
Yeah.
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 You say fuck those guys, but I like them.
Yeah, I
They're
know.
real
Well,
nice.
yeah, no, that's inspiration, if anything.
They're real nice. What's happening? Why does he get to see the stat block?
I don't DM power. I don't know.
DM rules.
I still have inspiration. I should have used it against the loot.
You already made it. You already hit for sure.
All right.
So
Your call.
He checked with him before this fight began, anyways.
Yeah. You and I are just whispering back and forth because we know the mics will pick it up just a little bit.
And we have our headphones in.
Yeah.
so we
No one else can hear
each other.
it.
It's like a secret code between us.
I
can do secrets
should
too.
make it glorious.
Butts.
It'd be a learning lesson for all of us. Dude, it's cracking me up though. That's a really good roll.
God damn it.
Up to you, man.
You just destroyed a magical loot. I bet you 100%.
I say you roll it. I mean, dude, that's so you can't. That's awesome. I don't know.
I can't at
Odds
the
and
end of
even roll
every
the d20.
episode
Be the cause of destruction.
do something
Odds
horrific.
explode even safe.
Oh, out here.
Okay. Odds bad, even good.
What is it?
Oh man,
Is it odd?
it's odd.
Yeah, it's a 7. You bring your moonlight sword down on the loot on the ground, and it cracks into the wood, and golden light seeps out through the cracks.
Uh-oh.
And a moment later, the back of the mandolin explodes like a landmine of magical energy, sending your sword into the ceiling.
That's a lot of dice, man. I just heard a lot of dice. Was
Because you're
he?
using a magic item.
Was
to
he
destroy a
right-handed
magic
or
item.
left?
Are you raging?
Yeah. That's the whole reason I did this was because I'm in a rage.
After resistance, you take 16 damage.
New buddy.
I've got 1 hit point left. Oh my gosh, I'm still standing. Because 16 and 15 is 31. Yeah.
And your sword cracks and the light fades.
The sword cracks?
What the fuck?
That's booty, son. So when the smoke clears, can my hair be like blown back, like soot stained, like in the cartoons? Okay,
Yes.
just wide eyed.
So up to you. You can make half of one eyebrow permanently white.
Yes, I'm not gonna pass that up.
I don't want to change your, like, forcibly change your character.
Can I do the whole one eyebrow?
Yes.
Yes, one eyebrow, totally white.
One eyebrow's
Done.
white.
Sorted.
I'm sorry, did we just lose 2 magic items?
Yes.
Yes,
One of them was just a fancy torch, but
you did not stop me.
I didn't stop you either.
It's
Because
your
I wasn't
turn.
going to be able
There's
to.
nothing to. We couldn't have stopped you.
Well, no, I was. 'cause
You're
I-
acting on your turn.
well, I know, but I was looking at you like you don't want this, and you're like, nah. And then I'm like, I'm gonna attack it, and you're like, eh. And I'm like, yeah, I want to attack the loot. Now,
We're out of combat. You have one guy surrendered, one guy unconscious.
I pull two.
The exploding loot kills the guy too.
Yeah, it kills him because if you're unconscious, it does damage to you.
Shit.
So you have one guy surrendered.
Question.
Yes.
I know he's unconscious. Does he have death savings throws so that I can cast a healing word on him to keep him
No.
alive, or is he
No,
just
he's just
toast?
dead.
Okay,
He's toast.
I had a feeling. Oh man.
Oh boy.
So in the aftermath of the magical explosion, slayed the Prithian woman, you found the true wyvern nest. Some kind of odd experiment popping out these weird runic eggs. And you managed to fight your way through the bandit cavern, the wyvern nest. You have one guy surrendered on his knees, and he prostrates all fours, forehead to the cavern floor. You hear the storm outside, the waves in and out of the cavern. A dead wyvern on an apparatus and 2 eggs left. What do you guys do?
I pull out manacles and toss them at one of you guys. You handle this.
I'm not in much of a state.
Yeah.
I literally just blew myself up.
Fine. I walk over and I manacle the man. And
When you come over, you approach the man and he notices you have manacles and he just puts his hands up, no resistance.
I lock them on, and then I stand him up, and I drag him over towards the dead wyvern, and what is this? What is this?
And he says, I'm just working. I do not know details. I'm just here to tend eggs.
What do you do with this tending of eggs?
Why do you think it's okay to keep a creature like this and not tell anybody or do anything about it?
I'm just here to work. I am slave.
You shot us with the arrows.
We literally killed the person that said she'd kill you if you didn't do it, and then you guys still attacked us. So
What was up with that?
I was just following orders. I am slave. If I do not follow orders, I die anyway.
we can just give him to the priest as the only person in charge in town.
We're not going to give a strange person to a priest.
We're not going to kill him.
What's the rule of law around here? What happens to him when we turn him in and say, "Hey, you murdered all those people upstairs, right?"
No.
Look me in the eye and tell me that you murdered all those people. Come on.
No.
No, you can. It's okay. You can just say it. It's fine. You murdered all those people.
And he says, "Are you making me say?"
No.
What? No. Yes.
Insight
technically.
check on this guy.
Yeah.
That's a 12.
16.
No, he is scared shitless and he's telling the truth.
Oh. He's probably dead anyways.
Just give him to the authorities,
Yeah, and they will hang him for this.
but it'll be
I hope you will learn a valuable lesson out of all of this.
Yes, just north, new life, good life.
don't go
No more
north, that's
slave.
where I live.
Yeah, I don't want you anywhere near my place. Stenel, you okay?
No, your eyebrows white.
And the rest of me is like soot black.
Yeah.
I'm literally just like,
No, it's like a luminescent powder. Luminescent. So it's like yellowy and a little iridescent,
yeah,
shiny.
iridescent.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I need to lay down.
Maybe take a short rest. I want to look through these papers. Is there any papers over on those desks and stuff over there?
Yes.
I want to just grab all the paper from there, all the paper from this cavern back here, and I want to destroy those eggs.
Okay.
No. Don't destroy those eggs.
Okay.
We should bring them back to the guild
And do what with them?
and have someone analyze them, take a look at them. Like, this is crazy.
Checking the wrist thing on that lady. There's still one lit.
No, they're all.
They're all gone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the wrist thing.
Yeah.
So she has 4 bands.
Okay. I'm gonna
And there was 3 wyverns and then the normal size large one.
okay. Oh, did
Does it
that
have
go
a
dead
necklace
when?
on it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to take her. I'm going to take all of the rings that she has on.
Yeah.
And,
And
then
they're
all-
the same kind of thing. It's like a partial like metal circle and then it has like an elastic material on it.
Okay. I just take them. I put them all in my bag.
I say
the
we
paperwork.
take those 2 eggs, we bring them back to the guilds, and have one of our magicians take a look at it. It may be important.
Whatever. Okay.
It may be worth money.
Okay. And can we flip the room?
Yeah, so you briefly go through the papers. When you pick them up, one stands out immediately. It says, roll the ships into the south and have the workers start building immediately.
Was there a date?
No.
Was there
No signature, no.
no seal, nothing?
No. There's just like a generic wax. It's just like a circle stamp.
There was a sack in that far room that was probably filled with goodies, but if I tell you to check it, it's probably going to be full of spiders or something.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
Not
We
enjoying
should light the beacon.
Not enjoying it. I know. Liking my choices here. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Is Floop in the room like low stress enough that we can catch it as a
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Sure.
because
and-
we're gonna need the health.
Yeah, continuing to flip the room. There's just like some mediocre looking sleep areas for the slaves. There's some boxes and barrels with food and potable water. There are some fish carcasses, some seaweed drying on a string.
I take that.
Some seaweed.
Veggies,
Seaweed wraps.
kale.
Yeah, I'll check were the papers that I found that were awesome over there or over here.
They're all from that area. Do you want to go into the other room? With
Yes,
the bag?
I wanted to go in there and check that room
Okay.
too.
There's one raised cot that has some nice furs on it, and then there's one like sleeping bag on the floor next to the cot. At the foot of the bed is a whip with a wyvern claw talon at the end.
Ooh.
Pick it up and kind of.
And it's well made. With the talon on it, it's very scary.
Neat.
So it's tipped with a spike.
What kind of weapon is a whip?
It's a martial weapon. But it's neat.
Yeah.
It's a trophy.
Yeah, the third sack that was on the ceiling above the actual wyvern. What was that?
It is milky white and goes into its cloaca.
Gotcha.
So it's grabbing
Yeah.
a decanting machine.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything in the papers? Is there anything in the bag?
The paper's mostly just research, and a lot of it's just scribbled runes with like, this didn't work, this did work. There is a book on just generic animal husbandry, a book about Anatomicatl, thought to be an old demon lord.
So there's a book on a demon lord, and there's a book on animal husbandry, and a bunch of research notes. And the bag that you said was back here.
Yes.
That's what's in all of that.
Yeah. Do you want to look at the bag?
Yeah, I do.
So when you open the bag, it looks unbelievably deep.
Oh, yay!
And at the bottom, you see some coins and gems and a potion.
I found some stuff.
Not totally empty.
There will be 99 electrum, about 300 golden gems that I'll come up with later.
Okay.
And oil of slipperiness.
That's just redundant. Isn't all oil slippery?
It's extra slippery. It's like what oil uses for lube.
So is that pretty much it that's in here then? All right. Let's take the prisoner upstairs and take the eggs.
Yeah.
And-
Take all
Upstairs.
this research. And,
Yeah,
Let's
off the
downstairs.
beach and then upstairs and then back to the. We'll just give the prisoner to the priest.
does it look like there's any way to access the town from in here? Like any hatches or stairs or anything?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
I don't think they have like a prison here. And I don't
No.
think the priest should really be like responsible for this guy. I think we should maybe take him back to the guild or find some other local police people.
Well, we're in Perth's district.
Perth, what?
We're in Perth's district. We don't want to go to Perth.
Well, just because these people are Perthian doesn't mean they're like on official business. This looks like unofficial business.
Well, I mean, no, we're literally in Perth's region of.
right, but we could be turning in criminals.
Yeah, I mean, the nearest safest place to get to would be West Bank.
Take him to West Bank.
That's where we live. That's where we're from.
I mean, he was complicit in these crimes.
But can you hold somebody responsible for a crime where they didn't have autonomy? Your choice is or death.
Right, pretty much. His chance of survival is pretty slim, regardless of what we do. We bring him back and we say, "Hey, look, he was a part of all this. Ooh, he was a slave, though." And then he starves on the street in West Bank.
And then the choice is up to someone else, someone above our pay grade.
I believe he had nothing to do with this. I say we let him go and he just takes off.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right.
I'm pretty sure the person who killed everyone above, we killed already.
Do we have like, nah. I was gonna say, is there like brands for when you're shitty? Like a pirate brand?
Was there a black cloak with a bite taken out of it? And
No.
And Liam wasn't down here?
No.
So there might be some loose ends still.
We've completed our objective, but there's still something going on.
Man, we earned this 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
Son of a gun. We're getting underpaid.
And we're going to take this electrum. I feel bad taking dead people stuff, but I'm
Well, I
Not
mean,
dead bad
certain
people.
dead. These are,
Yeah.
yes, exactly. These are dead bad people. So, all right, I'll unhook the man's chains. I'll drop him 5 gold coins and wish him very luck.
You gonna give him a dildo?
No, I already gave the one I have away.
He looks up kind of confused and then very like cautiously picks up the gold, and then he like backs away and he grabs one of the bags and like some loose clothes. He's watching you the whole time. He's like trying to pack some food.
You need to run. Just go, run, take off.
he
Hurry,
does.
hurry,
He's
go.
making sure we're not going to kill him.
He quickly puts on the backpack and he grabs a handful of arrows and a short bow,
Yeah.
and then he just like books away.
He needs something to hunt with.
Yeah. No, I
Y'all
get it.
were okay with letting him go.
No, I get it.
All right.
Like I said, the chances of him surviving are pretty slim. If he stays around in Perth, he's just going to be a slave again. And if he goes up north, well, that's a long trek. Even with the bow, I don't know if he'll make it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's rough.
Well, it's out of our hands now.
And if we drop him off at the police, they're just going to hang him. So,
I could have vaporized him with a loot.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
So-
we should have drug him over there. And
He could count himself lucky.
yeah,
So we got everything.
we got everything.
We're going to leave.
Yep.
Go back
Mission's
to
done.
We need to go back in the town and be like, Liam wasn't there. And the person that did all this wasn't there.
They need to know who not to trust.
How?
What do you mean? I mean, we didn't find Liam, but Liam was supposed to go talk to old Dom. Maybe he made it all the way out there and is...
After going and finding the dead blacksmith?
Oh, maybe he just ran away.
Maybe.
He
What would
wasn't...
your first instinct be if you went next door and the people you knew
Well,
were
my
dead?
first instinct is not the same as most people's first instinct. I joined the guild.
I think it would be to go barricade myself somewhere safe, which would be
The church.
The
Where he
church.
knew people were still alive.
Right. So, yes, we should go tell them, we think Liam's a bad kind of egg, and but he wasn't. We didn't kill him.
I
So,
don't necessarily think he's bad. I don't know. I don't know what to think.
We should at least warn them and give them the information we have. So let's go back up to the church.
sure.
Tell them to go, get what's her name out from under the auction house.
She said it wasn't Liam. She said it couldn't have been Liam, right?
She said when I asked it, oh, right, the skin color.
You
Yeah,
said-
it wasn't him.
Yeah, we said, could it have been Liam? And she said no.
I think it's a red herring. I think we just warn them that we don't know where Liam's at. And all the bad guys are dead.
Except for one
That we let go.
who's running north
He's not really a bad guy.
forever.
He's a slave.
I mean,
He's a gray area guy. Can we agree
Right,
on
yeah,
that?
no, he's a
He's a
he's
gray
definitely
area
gray
guy.
area. Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
We
I'm
let
fine. I'm fine with gray area
We let a
guy.
gray
here's
area
the
guy.
thing that I'm thinking is that these guys were set up here.
Mhm.
They didn't just come in and set up since we were at the lighthouse,
No, this has been going on.
True.
which is what we were worried about.
Yes.
So they only called for help when the Wyverns became a problem locally.
No.
No. I think Stenel, I think we're talking about two different things.
These guys were set up here
Yes.
when we were in the White House. When we were in the lighthouse and we lit the beacon, that was to call somebody in.
Yes.
There wasn't enough time between us lighting that beacon and getting here that somebody could have gotten this set up.
Right. Of course. Yeah. No, this has been going on for a
So
very
this
long
is
time.
something else. The beacon that summoned somebody is something else,
Mhm.
something different than this.
What was the
Yeah.
note on the beacon again?
It was light the beacon. I wrote it down.
So
Tale of Two
maybe not this
Swords.
whole operation, but lighting the beacon could have been the signal to go up and kill everybody.
That's what I was
Oh,
thinking. I just
all
want to see.
All I wrote was light the beacon when it's time.
And the note you just found said, roll the ships into the south and have the workers start building immediately.
And what was the first note that we found that said about lighting the beacons? Was that all that we found? Was light the beacon when it's time because it was kind of burnt?
And like a kind of melted wax seal
So
of the crossed thorny whips.
it could have been that they're preparing this, and then we lit
Thorny
the
whips.
beacon, and now they are down south building something, and we're not paid for it. So,
But they should still know about it. That something could be being built.
oh no, I agree. We should definitely drop all this information off to the guild.
Yeah, let me check in.
And to the town up above.
Yeah, I suppose.
They're literally walking distance from us and we care about them. Like, let's go tell them to be prepared.
Sure.
Offer to escort them back to West Bank if they want to leave because something weird's going on.
It's not out of our way. What's
No,
the
I have nothing with. No, it's fine. It's
Why
whatever.
is it?
No, it's fine.
It's
I
like
mean, okay.
pulling.
No, I'm okay with this.
I agree on checking in, and we can
Okay.
we
okay.
can offer to escort them back to West Bank if they don't feel safe here,
I-
since half the town was just
I
murdered.
did
It's
say
like-
fine.
It's like pulling
multiple
teeth.
times. Oh,
Oh my god, you guys! We leave.
All right.
We gather all the things, and we go back to town to warn them, and offer to escort them back to
Yeah,
West Bank with
we
us.
resolve.
So you head out of the cave. It's nearing sunset. The storm's died down a bit. It's just real windy and sprinkling. Onto the rocky beach, you see the former slave heading up the hill with a backpack on, checking over his shoulder. When he sees you, he kind of starts to jog up the hill, and his bow's still like in the same position in his hand. You follow up his path. When you get to the road, you see him jogging way down, going north towards East Bank or West Bank. You head back into the quiet little town to find one confused old man horrified in the street with his horse tied to a fence post near the auction house.
Do you
Don?
recognize the old
Uncle
guy?
Don?
No.
Old man Don?
hi, Gentle Rains. We may be covered in blood and ichor, but we're the good guys.
We just killed a bunch of wyverns.
He's probably like 67, 68. But farmers live forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking to buy some veggies I don't grow. The door's locked. I went around back. And it's a bloody mess in there.
Yeah,
You telling me you guys didn't do it?
promise.
No, we just killed all the people who did it, though.
We don't know that they did it. Okay, so there should be some survivors in the church.
Let's go make sure they're
The
okay.
new priest and an old lady and a young girl. Sadie's okay, but she's hiding. Have you seen Liam?
He says, I don't know who Liam is. I don't go in that building.
The church.
Oh, good for you.
Gosh.
Poor thing that happened to Carrick and Kayla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's this guy looking? How's his mouth? How's his arms? You look like he's been bitten by something.
No. No. He's wearing overalls and a like a thick wool coat with a hood. And his horse looks a little older. It's got some sway back going on, but it has a nice looking blanket under the saddle.
Did you double check on that? Just out of curiosity.
What?
That none of the people down there looked like they were bit by a dog. I
We
can't
didn't
remember.
look about the dog, but we looked for the black. Well, we looked for the black robe that had a bite.
okay,
taken out of
down
it.
there. Okay.
Senel did.
I was
We didn't
zoned
spot
out.
it.
So okay, cool.
But did any of those guys look like they had a busted up face that we didn't
missing
do?
teeth. Well,
I'm just saying.
Do we want to go south
No.
no.
and investigate the others?
No.
No, we need to check in at the guild.
If anything,
The guild is how far away? Was it a week's travel north?
I thought it was like 2 or 3 days.
I don't remember.
something like that.
honestly.
if anything, the people of this town need to get out of here if there's still a threat out there.
I agree, but that means that there's a person that killed everyone wandering around somewhere. I didn't put the pieces together.
I know. I'm just so tired and blown up.
Well, perhaps one shouldn't hit things randomly with their sword.
Just looking at the ground, scuffing a foot in the dirt.
All right, so what's our plan then? Are we going back to the guild now, or are we...
We're checking in with the church to tell them we're going to offer an escort to West Bank if they want to go to West Bank.
And
Okay.
then,
Or we're just gonna leave.
then we're bouncing.
We're
All right,
bouncing.
that sounds good.
We'll extend it to Old Man Don. It looks like you probably got your life going on. I would make sure your doors are locked.
Wait, just double checking. You are Old Man Dom?
I reckon I am.
Oh, okay, good. Did Liam happen to stop by this
we already
morning?
asked him. We just asked
Did
him.
you? My God. I'm sorry.
And he says, I suppose you guys have had a day.
Yeah, there was lots of explosions.
What a week this day has been.
Yeah.
He says, I'm too old to get going anywhere and I got a flock to tend to. If you fine folk are taking care of the problem, and I might as well stay and die in my old house. And he says, I thank you, kind strangers, for coming by.
Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't have any more problems with wyverns, at least.
Try not to die.
Sleep with a knife.
You seem all right.
I'll go check in with the church.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just nods and he says, if you need a place to stay, stop on by.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Into the church. It's
Yeah.
all open.
We told them to barricade it.
They listen very well for churchgoers.
You head inside and the main area is empty.
But he was having them go back to his office. So like
Hello.
knock.
Peace to Palo.
You don't hear anything.
Can I open the office door?
No, it's locked.
Knock on it. Hello, it's Singer. It's okay to come out now.
And then you hear, finally, someone. You hear like some furniture moving, and
Oh,
then the
good.
door unlock.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right.
Good.
And she opens the door, and you see the younger blonde girl with the scraggly bowl cut and the old lady.
No priest?
Mm-mm.
Where'd your pastor go?
He said he went out to check on you guys a little bit ago.
Why?
How long was a little bit?
Well, maybe 10 minutes after you left.
Okay. Yep.
He said he wanted to make sure you're okay.
Huh. I have a sneaking suspicion.
We insight checked him.
I'm
Y'all insight checked.
going to
Doesn't
first
mean
off
we
I'm going
passed.
to
Yeah.
message Sadie.
Mhm.
Be like, hey, are you still okay?
You don't get a reply.
They don't have to reply.
Let's go check on Sadie.
I want to go to the tavern and check if the money is still there.
Okay. You can go to the tavern. I'm gonna check on Sadie.
I'm going to go looking on Sadie too.
Singer and Stennel head to the auction house to find the door open and the trap door open.
Yep.
Is there blood?
Is there anything down there?
Looking into the trap door, you see there was 2 cots, a really small desk, and a crate for storage with some really basic supplies and a chamber pot. It looks like anything of importance has been picked clean.
No bodies.
No, none.
What the fuck?
Because Jewel told him where she was.
Right. I know. But what the fuck? Like,
There's no body here.
Yeah, what if he took her?
Or what if?
She just ran.
Yeah, with him.
or what if she was the
I'm
bad
not
guy
there.
and we told her
We're gonna come check on you.
We're the good
And we'll have
guys.
this conversation.
Okay.
So, Joel, you head to the black sheet.
Yeah. I just check where I saw that money.
It's gone.
Mm.
Okay. Anything else you want to look at?
Is anything else different in here?
Things are disheveled.
Huh. Grifters. Huh.
silence is heavy.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just looking around. I peek in the rooms just to check. I check all the rooms. I check the back rooms and stuff and just see.
I mean, it looks like everything's been like quickly gone through. Like things are out of place or slid or moved. Like
Right.
the mattress is off the bed a little bit.
Hmm.
Like all the bags and boxes and crates are shifted or opened.
Okay.
We missed a bad guy,
Yeah.
probably because he looked like a good guy.
He was pretending to be a good guy. Maybe.
We were
Are we all back
bamboozled.
together now? We're gonna have this conversation.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey.
Sorry.
You two make me perception checks.
15.
Sorry. Same 15.
When you're scanning the room, you both notice it between the wall and the desk, a piece of paper is slid.
Oh, look at this. I grab it.
Keep things slow and locked down, and you'll be rewarded.
It's the same note.
It's the same note.
It's the same note.
It's the same note.
Same note that we got from the
In the
the
tower.
lighthouse.
Yep.
So Sadie was the bad guy.
She's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
She was one of them, and maybe the priest was too.
Oh, for sure. Yes. I'm going to go back and see the old lady and the young kid.
Look through his desk.
Hello, old lady and young kid.
Young kid.
The girl.
Oh,
or whoever
yeah,
it is.
yeah. The priestess.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a priestess?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi. Your pastor has abandoned you, but Salih accepts everyone. So if you'd like, you can travel with us north and away from here before even more bad things happen.
What are you talking about?
The pastor, he left.
And do you come back as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you converge in the street at the same time.
Yeah.
Give each other like the stuff's going on nod and go into the church.
Yep.
And start questioning the priestess.
Someone took all the gold that was left in the cash box at the bar. I didn't feel right taking it. I just left it, and I went to check it. It's gone.
We have the same note we got in the lighthouse.
Huh.
Yep.
It looks like somebody went through just searching for something or looking for rations or something to take with them, whatever they could.
Mm-hmm.
I gave her the dead couple's life savings.
And a dildo.
Oh, sorry. That was at the bottom of the stairs.
The money?
she
No, the dildo.
I would have
Oh.
picked that up then.
Okay.
It's back in my backpack.
Oh.
I'm
spaced
fascinated
on
with
that.
the stone.
I blocked that from my memory.
It's the name of the last episode.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So we tell them
Mm-hmm.
it looks like Sadie might have been involved with what was going on. Somebody's taken all of the gold from the bar, and you guys and Old Don are the only remaining members of town
That we know of, yeah.
that we've been able to find alive.
So again, you want to travel with us north?
We'll take you with us,
Mhm.
or we'll drop you off at Old Don's.
She kind of stares at the ground and then looks at the older lady. There's still maybe a couple dozen people out in the fields with their property and their flocks. And
Anybody along the south for half an hour walk, well, 4.5 hour walk, their fields are gone. Their houses are gone.
They're all dead.
To the south. I mean, the Wyverns took them out.
Days ago.
and she nods and she says, Sally, let's get some stuff together.
And remember, if there is any problems that happen again, be sure to call on your local guild.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. We had a whole
Talk
conversation.
about me having tact. There was
Amazing.
a pig. There's a pig tied up. We should go untie that pig.
There's a pig. You should probably take it.
Take it to Old
You should-
Don's, or you guys should take it or
You
something.
should take the pig.
There's like a pig.
Yep.
And some animals in the barn.
There's a single cow over there.
Yeah, there's
I'm sure that you know how to handle animals. They're fine now.
I know we can distribute livestock.
Yeah, we should
I'm just saying we should
go.
at least free them so they're not dying terrible deaths in these barns.
We should go.
Are they coming with us? They're coming with us.
No,
The people
they're
are,
gonna
not
stay
the
here.
livestock.
No, the people they just said there's people in the forest and so forth,
In the fields.
in the fields. They're going to stay.
Oh,
Well, no, she said, let's go get some stuff together to go.
That's
they're gonna
after
come
we
with us.
told them.
Oh, I
That
totally
everybody to the
misinterpreted.
south is
I
dead.
thought- I thought you were going to go into the
Yeah.
fields to go talk
No,
to those
when
people
we-
and stay.
When we mentioned the string of death and empty houses,
Oh,
then they
right.
were
Nope.
like, "Let's
Nope.
get some stuff together."
Obviously, I am not with it right now.
it's fine. It's been a long day.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll wait for them. We'll go round up the animals and either drop them off at Dawn's or just free them. I don't want to leave them.
Fine.
What's a cow going to do in the wild?
I'll hang out with the two priest peoples and make sure that all of their religious needs are tended to.
They just pack some bags together and put some like food in and blankets and some of the donated clothes that are a couple decades old.
Yeah.
We need to get out of Dodge.
Yeah, we do.
One of you goes and feeds the pig.
Mhm,
One
mhm.
goes, lets the cow out, and you meet up back in the street.
We don't really have a carriage or anything, so we're hoofing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
With the cow.
Are you bringing the cow or are you just letting it go into a field?
I feel like we could just drop him off at Old Man Don's.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
He's north.
He's like 10-minute walk, so
Come on. Come on.
let's tie him up and bring him with us.
The priestess says, I think Old Man Don could spare a cart or a horse or something at least.
Maybe we can
Sure.
reimburse him. We
Yeah.
can buy a cart
We
off
could
of
buy a
him.
card. off
We
of
could
him.
give him a cow and a pig.
Yeah.
Well, the pig would be really hard to. Pigs don't give a heck.
Well, we give him a cow and a pig
Yeah, we're going to give him
in
the
exchange for a
stuff.
cart.
For the cart.
Well, no, I'm saying getting the pig there would be harder.
And I've already greased the pig up, so it's going to be real tough.
You used our potion on that.
Oh my god, I just thought of a team building exercise.
I've ruined enough of our stuff already.
Why not just grease the barbarian and catch the barbarian halfling? Because he's slower than everyone else.
Yeah.
And he's stronger than everyone else.
I have a magic pole. Would you like to break that too?
Yeah, I think this is a magic bag. You want to...
Wiping tears from my eyes.
We're just ragging on it.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
No, in character and out of character. I'm wiping tears from my eyes.
Oh, poor Justin. Okay, so we drop off the cow and try to get a cart.
So from here on out, do you mind if I narrate, or is there anything you want to do?
No,
That's fine.
The group heads told Mandons he is more than happy to give you guys a cart and a horse to draw it. He happily puts the cow into his field. He gives you a few pieces of dried meat for the road and wishes you the best. You load the cart up, and it's not the best and it's not the biggest, but it gets down the road a little bit faster and more comfortable than walking.
Yeah.
And you make your way solemnly up the western road to home.
Yeah.
Next time on Total Party Guild.
Well, I count this as a win.
Be sure to rate and review us on your podcast platform of choice. It's especially important to get us seen and promoted. If you love it, others might too. A guild of many defeats more monsters.
Send us your memes and dice pics on Twitter and Instagram at Total Party Guild or #Topagu. And join our Facebook page, facebook.com/Total Party Guild. We have a modest website, totalpartyguild.com, where we are setting up a wiki, our blog and info on the cast, interviews with the characters, and details about the continent of Arosa.
Party on.
Next time on Total Party Guild.
Sentinel and Singer. They don't fanboy over every single thing I do. Ask me to sign their toilet paper.
No, we do one better. We'll like take a crossbow for you.
Yeah.
That's even cooler.
Yeah, you're like bodyguard.
We're like mega fans. We die for you. Wait. Maybe not die.
Marin, I think these ones are a little more goofy than the last ones.
Yeah.